Does it?
Yeah. Well, we just learned that our intro says podcast.
Hey, dude, I made it a while ago.
That's fine. Hey, I'm not blaming.
I'll have to make one for the update.
Yeah.
Consider we do the update every week as well.
Commitment right there.
Yeah.
If you
19
buy
weeks.
all our merchandise, Alex will make a new intro.
Jesus.
Buy merchandise.
I think I've already bought all of that. New logo, by the way, the new esports logo.
I don't have a tank top actually because
Actually, looks quite nice. I don't wear tank tops.
Exactly,
Yeah.
which is. Oh, I don't have
did
this.
when I was like a kid, but
Yeah, but that wasn't old.
oh god, I'm tired. You're probably more tired, but for different reasons.
Yeah.
So you were at the theme park today, right?
Yeah, boy.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it was.
We all got to see one picture.
Do you want to see more pictures?
I nearly died cutting hedges the last couple of days, and so being in pain is really tiring. By the way,
I know.
Like it's really.
I know. I've broken bones many times.
But, I've never broke anything. I've been in a lot of pain a lot of times, and I still be like okay, but since that happened, it's just
being an actual thing. And when you get older, it's worse. It gets worse the older you become. Like how much stuff hurts. It really does.
I know I'm old. Shut up.
Hey, at least you're not Billy.
So we get in there then.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so the members.
Member count. Yeah.
Same story every week.
Not wrong. Different story this week.
Okay.
We went up by 1.
Yeah, but like we're still down from our top.
Yeah, but that was expected because we had a big load of people coming.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, slightly off topic, but also slightly on topic. Our ERLS team is no longer our ERLS team. It's now IEC, I think. I don't know what it stands for. However, ERLS have rebranded. Therefore, if you don't see our ERLS team, I think it's purely speculation. I think Epic Games have done something because I was talking to Quiz and he told me that there's 3 or maybe even 4 or 5 different Rocket League championship leagues, and they've all had to take Rocket League out of their name in the last week. All coincidentally have changed their name in the last week. So I feel like Epic have turned around and said, hey, listen, guys, you can keep doing whatever you're doing, but we own this.
That's...
Maybe. It could just be a really big coincidence, but...
It could be. If that's the case, that's... interesting.
I mean, we'll see what happens. Speculation.
Yeah. And that's... Yeah. Maybe we'll talk about it on the podcast.
Yeah, maybe. Members have gone up slightly.
By 1.
Yeah, which is slight. That's a slight amount.
I'm not denying that slight. I'm just saying.
But like we said, once we get over that 300 threshold, I think we'll just fly again. That seems to be the case. I remember when there was fucking 20 of us.
I remember when I was like, oh, we had 98. I want to hit that 100. Oh, we are at like 260. Oh, we're not that far. Oh, we want 50 members.
But it's great, man. This week's been a bit quiet, actually, on the server.
Yeah, really quiet.
And not in others. I think a lot of the Rocket League players have went back to Rocket League. And a lot of League players have gone back to League. But people change game all the time.
Which is why we have more than one thing.
That's why we're gamers.
And why we're not like a Rocket League servers, as some people accuse us to be at some point.
Yeah.
Arguably, Rocket League is a big part of our community.
Yeah.
But we're not a Rocket League server.
So
talk about
speaking of things that don't control our server, the Minecraft server got updated slightly. I put in some research to figure out an issue that we've been having. And by we, I mean primarily me, but also other people as well. So it is mostly a PvE server now. We don't really have any PvP going on. Which means that people want to really get into automatic farms, using villagers to farm and stuff like that. However, with mob griefing turned off, that can't happen. So mob griefing is back on, which means that villagers can farm, mobs can pick up items, all this, so all the good stuff. But don't worry, I put in a command block in a really safe place that only Oda and I know where it is.
So I don't know where it is, by the way.
You don't actually know where it is, though.
I don't need to know. I don't play on the server.
Basically, creepers can't blow up blocks or kill you. So the only thing that's Yeah, so it's bad that they can't kill you because we didn't want to take it out of the game, but it also means that they still can't blow up things that you're creating. Good. So it was like it's the lesser of the evils, really. It's much. If you get caught by a creeper and something that you built blows up, that's fair. If you're running past somebody else's house and a creeper blows their shit up, it's annoying. So everything else will be fine. More creepers back on, but creepers can't blow up anything. They can still die. You can still collect stuff from them, but they won't kill you.
That's good.
I mean, I discussed it with one or two people, and they all agreed that it was the right move long term. And the reason the command block's there is that if we ever need to turn it off for an event or anything, we can just flick a switch and it'll go. So that's that.
I don't know anything about Minecraft. I just run the server.
Just run the server. You do all the work, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, guys, remember this. Alex doesn't do anything. I do it all.
True. True. See that the white shoebox on the shelves? That's got the server in.
Yeah, actually, yeah. And these are all the the mod packs and stuff we have on it. This is the bedrock level we have here. Then we go up here and like I'm trying to experiment with this space thing up here, but I'm not at the shelf yet, so it doesn't work yet.
Yeah, it's you've got water at the bottom, and then you've got like some air, and then there's like some stone around it, and then the sand at the top. It makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Makes sense. So something else is changing as of this week as well. Not Minecraft related.
Ouch. Yeah, go on.
The podcast, dude.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, the podcast. We're moving the podcast to Sunday. As of next week. We also mentioned this on the podcast. Yeah, but wow.
It's Thursday.
Yeah.
It's Wednesday. Fuck me.
The next podcast you will see will be on Sunday. Right? Yeah. Right. The reason for that is we hope it will fit better with our schedule, that we can stick more to a set time. And the one time we did it, we had more viewers. It seemed to fit people better doing it on a Sunday, and nothing is set in stone. If we realize this is dumb, we will go back. We will do whatever makes the most sense. Like the server, we will adapt and change so that we accommodate most people.
Yeah. Just to jump on the back of the, like Donkey said, it's in hope that we can get a closer schedule. That doesn't mean that every week it's going to be at 4 o'clock. We can't guarantee that. The way we could do that is if we did it pre-recorded, which we've tried and we have done in the past. And it's not as fun or interactive.
And it leads to, like, it takes way more time. Like guys, you don't realize how much more time, because we had to do, like, retakes.
Yeah,
of an hour-long thing, and then we have to cut that together, and I had to put some, and we have to find footage.
Yeah,
because there can't just be nothing on screen. That wouldn't make sense.
If we just do it live, it's beautiful. So we're much rather continue to do that, and we're going to. So that's awesome. So Sundays it'll be.
Yep.
That's it for this week, pretty much. So we've got the important stuff left, and that's it. So tops for the week, everybody's favourite. Chung is going down in the messages.
He sucks. He's sticking to China. He sucks. He's going down.
So Crispy actually is taking the lead. Who IMO has the coolest first name out of everybody in the Discord.
Yep. Straight up.
He's got 196. Quiz has a close second with 192, and then Chung's down on 165. So he is quite a bit off the margin at the moment as well. Rocket League Town still on top with messages overall with 807. Chat Town at second with 336. And Minecraft with 61. That seems wrong. Because these reported after every 14 days, and they had 200 odd last week, didn't it? I'll double check that. Voice chat, I'm on top. Maybe this is just for the last 7 days, because I'm on top of voice chat with only 105 hours, which again is low. I know it's high for everybody else, but that's low for me.
One sec.
Quiz is in second with 55. Emma's in third with 49 hours and 48 minutes. Donkey's in fourth with 49 hours and 44 minutes. So she beat you by 4 minutes, Donkey. How's that feel? Good. Yeah, it's feel good. I'm glad we're doing this together so that I've got somebody to talk to.
Sorry, I'm looking at the. I'm double checking the thing.
And Rob's got 35 hours. 5th.
It should be 24. It should be 14 days. We are 10 messages down from last time.
Oh, fair. League of Legends is 190 hours overall. The Talk Room is second with 152, and Gaming 1 is 98 hours. So that's your tops for the week, guys.
But voice is like. But voice is doubled.
Yeah. Thanks to everybody who spent the time on the server. It's awesome as always. So thanks for that.
Yeah.
Right. Q&A time. Some quick stuff that we've already discussed. Something that we have maybe discussed but not in great detail, and a question that we have discussed in great detail and won't be answering again anytime soon. So the first question we had is, what is prune?
Prune is two things. Prune is, first of all, a thing where I will go into the server and I'll click members and I'll click prune. That will remove either all the people we haven't seen for a day, a week, or last 30 days. We do every 7 days. Yeah. So if you haven't been seen and don't have a role, and basically one-time joiners that's just like, oh, I'll join and look at this later, they'll get removed. If you just, oh, I joined with 4 accounts and it's only my main account that has the whatever I need, they will get removed. Which is also a reason we drop in members, because we prune people. So it's a way to keep
the server active.
Yeah.
We don't like to falsify numbers, like, yeah.
No. I can only say it's bad that we haven't done that all the servers live, so we still have some members in there.
Accounts and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, and I try, but I don't like just deleting people, because they could be just lurking, or I know people who do that.
And it could be multiple devices.
Yeah, exactly. So that's fine. But if you do know, hey, I have actually multiple accounts joined here. Can you remove this account for me? I will gladly do it.
Yeah.
The second proof we have, and I know, and I know Jono has seen it. I know some people have seen it. It is basically the lazy way of removing X amount of messages without me clicking delete. I'll just type command prune X amount, boom, gone. It also auto prunes words that we don't allow,
such as the word yeet.
The only reason we are okay to say it here is because we're not actually on the server right now. We're in a private call.
And we're using it for an example.
Yes. The word yeet is banned.
Educational purposes.
Educational purposes. It's a form of art.
Okay, the second question we've had this week is: why do we not allow people to share their personal Twitter? Couple of reasons. But what it basically boils down to is we don't allow the posting of personal details to protect both you and us. We don't know everybody on the server, but we do know some people on the server who are very capable of doing a lot of things with what information they can find from your social media account. If you want to give it to them in a DM, that's entirely up to you.
Do whatever
as long as you're on this server, your personal Twitter cannot be shared. Your personal Facebook, nothing. None of that stuff can be posted. If you have an alias account, like I know a lot of big YouTubers and stuff have 2 accounts, one for themselves and one for their gaming name, then by all means share that, especially if it's for a fundraiser or something. Same as if you're streaming. If you're streaming, you want to post your link, you can post your link. Delete your link when you're done streaming. If you're doing a charity fundraiser or something, then by all means share your Twitter and say, hey, look, I'm doing this on my Twitter to raise money for blah, blah, blah. That's fine, do that.
Yeah.
But anything that is personally linked to you or another Discord is not allowed.
Yeah. And just to clarify as well, no, a tweet is not a tweet from you unless it's picked up by something big. If PewDiePie retweets whatever you are, or CNN follows you and retweets it and likes what you're saying, no, I'm sorry, it's not news.
Yeah.
And I will remove it.
Yeah.
Post in chats and hey, I want to move it I think we should do more for the homeless in Scotland. And I've made this hashtag. Go share. Cool. That fits in chat town, and we can have a discussion about, is this actually an issue, and yada yada yada. That makes sense. It's not news. Not to piss on anybody. It's not news. Just because you put it on the internet.
Yeah.
Just.
And the third and final question is: why do you censor us / deny free speech on the server?
Because we are the dictators of the internet.
We're not going to go into this It's a private server. If you don't like the rules, you don't have to be here. There is a very detailed and a much nicer explanation of it. If you go to BBU update 13,
which is linked.
I think it's about 24 minutes into the video, but it will be linked and timestamped in the description of this video.
It's just called the link you need, so it's really easy to find.
Yeah.
It's the first thing in the video description.
It will give you, I think we talked about 3-4 minutes, even maybe more, of our views on censorship, and they're not going to change.
Nope.
They may like slightly lean either way over time, depending on how the server develops, of course.
Yeah.
But that's not going to change. Don't keep asking the same questions expecting a different answer. And this isn't Donkey and myself being stubborn assholes. Like this is how the staff team feel about censorship as a whole.
And as we had explained before, it is not me sitting on the throne being like, we should do this. It's not Alex sitting next to me being my right hand and like, Donkey, do this, and then we just do this.
I've seen what your right hand does. I don't want to ever be that right hand.
I'm left-handed, fuck you. Anyway, we are the whole team, and like you can ask any of the staff members. We will either, I will at minimum, if I think something, talk to Alex. Often Alex and Billy. We will all, a lot of the time, we will also ask the staff like, hey, what do you think about this? Should we take action against this or whatever?
Just on the back of that, and I'm sure you won't mind saying it, and Billy has been swamped with real life stuff lately, so he's not been in the voice chats that much. He has been in a little bit, but he is still messaging us and helping us out with a lot of situations all the time.
He's doing a lot of background stuff right now.
Yeah, and he's apologized to us for not being around as much. I feel like that's an extension to you guys as well, because he wants to be around to do more. But as we say to all of our staff members and to ourselves, sometimes we have to remind each other, real life comes first.
Yeah, it does. This is actually, it's not a job, but it's a free time thing. We do it in our spare time, and some of us don't have a lot of spare time. Yeah. Some of us have a lot of spare time.
And hey, fuck you. It's so hard because Discord.
It's like, I think you're onto me, right? I don't have OBS open actually. Yeah, you're on there.
Yeah, like, I'm always in the middle, yeah.
I couldn't remember if it came around.
Do you have anything you want to add?
Thank you guys who buys the merchandise and sends money
and donations and stuff. We've had donations to PayPal and stuff, so yeah, thank you very much.
Very much. I appreciate it, and I think it's amazing. And I will encourage you, if you want to do something, go buy something. I don't care if you buy a t-shirt and we gain literally nothing. You buy something and you support us in a way where you also receive something. I think it's amazing. If you really want to support us and get something, a hoodie is where it's at. That's where we get some money. But like you can also just like, hey, I just want to give you money. It's paypal.me/BBU donate, which is also linked in the video description.
And everyone has remained anonymous unless they ask otherwise.
Yeah, so obviously.
We have had a couple of donations already, so thanks to everybody.
And I think it's I want to say a big thanks, and we are putting all that back in the community. As I explained to somebody, it's not free to run a server.
Yeah.
It's not free to do giveaways. All that. So that's what we are. And the more money we get, the more cool shit we can do.
Yeah.
Buy stuff so we can have a big thing where you can win a trip to Hawaii. Buy a lot of hoodies.
Hallelujah, baby.
Buy a lot of hoodies.
So, thanks everybody who tuned in. Podcast will be Sundays instead of Saturdays. And we still haven't got a definite time for this weekend, but if we get one, we'll let you know. Again, if you've got any questions that you want us to answer on the update next week, message us. Want us to discuss anything on the podcast, message us.
Or type it in chat.
Change the server, message us.
Yeah, like you can also type it live, and you don't need to ask us in DMs or be specifically. Like it's fine that you do it. It's fine, and I know it's because
from chat now.
And I know it's because a lot of people want to be anonymous, and that's it's fair that you do. Like keep doing it. It's not an issue. I'm just saying it's okay to ask live.
Yeah, you can do any. Yeah. So thanks everyone.
Bye.